Hey guys, it is Dwayne here from DewyHQ, and today we're back with some more Persona 5. Now, it's been a while since I've actually recorded this. I've had a few things happen in the meantime, just some stuff that's been keeping distracted IRL. I believe the most recent part that would have went up, that was recorded pretty much about 3 and a bit weeks ago, and I just haven't gotten around to editing it, so that'll go up first, and then this will be the freshest recording. So pretty much I'm recording this episode at the start of October. So where are we up to? We were about to go into Kanashiro's palace, so let's head on over there now. So this is pretty much our run into the palace. We're going to be doing everything today. We're going to be getting as much money as we possibly can. I'll do that off screen, the money gathering and the experience gathering, and I'll check in with you guys at the end. But this is going to be pretty much the big run, so you'll need to get as much as you can. I heavily suggest, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in the last part as well, heavily suggest getting the SP adhesive from Takami's clinic. You can go over there at the moment and go grab it. It is 50,000 yen if you've been keeping up to date with the guide and gotten her confidant rank to, I believe it's 7 or 8 that we're on at the moment. As long as you get up to there, it'll cost you 50,000 yen. If you've been really good with your money, or you bought the SP adhesive when I did, and you've been struggling with money like I have, you should be all fine and dandy, just because the SP adhesive will allow you to train as long as possible with Joker. As long as Joker's got SP, you should be fine. Okay, we're all here. It's about time we took this shit seriously. So, let's infiltrate the palace. So we can pretty much, it'll be collecting as many personas as you can, getting as much money as we can.
So what am I gonna be called? You all were using code names, weren't you?
You're quite perceptive.
This time's a hard one. Maybe something like, shoulder pads?
Why in the world did you focus on that? I refuse to be called that.
What about Ryder?
Sounds too much like a smuggler. Next. Fixer? I'm not a mastermind, though. Next. Won't you give me something better to work with?
She reminds me of an empress. You got anything, Joker?
Queen.
Whoa, I totally see it.
It fits so well that I'm at a loss for words here.
Queen. It has a nice ring to it. I like it. Let's go with that. Now then, could you explain to me the strategy for this mission?
Strategy?
You don't have one? Wait, the Phantom Thieves were acting without any plans?
We pretty much look around the area. I provide navigation when needed. And then,
If we run into shadows, we beat the shit out of him.
Very well then. I feel like I'll be useful for sure. Seems my role is to be the brain of this team. I'll analyze Mona's information and give out orders. Any objections?
None, Queen!
I bet Skull's definitely the type that'll be under a girl's thumb.
Mona, will you begin navigating us?
yes, Queen!
Him too, it seems. Indeed.
It seems we were able to use the same method as last time to get here. Apparently we are acknowledged as customers who can be extorted. That's fine, we can take advantage of his negligence. Though I will say, it is a little scary every time. Okay, so let's get into it. So we've got currently Ryuji, Fox, Yusuke and Makoto. Let's just run with these guys. What have I actually looked? It's been ages since I played it. I don't think I have enough. Probably be good to have some dark personas. I don't really have any at the moment. So what we need to do is, if we walk over here and we realize that the front door has been barricaded off, it seems that they didn't want to leave that gaping hole. But we can't get in now. Sorry, I think I may have taken it a little too far. No, you saved us. That's right. If you we would have been in serious danger if it hadn't been for Queen's actions. Thanks. The details are no longer important. Let's search for a new infiltration point, Joker. So all we want to do is we want to go over to the statue. What could it be? Wait, I can feel a draft from coming underneath the statue. Doesn't this seem a little strange to you, Joker? I mean, it's a weird statue. Especially that placard. I wonder why it looks so odd. Why don't we check it out? Ooh, a hidden passage. Let's head inside. After we're adequately prepared, of course. I don't think we can be any more prepared. Let's go. I would say given this interior design, we're inside the bank. It seems like our plan went well. I don't remember seeing this place last time. Just where are we exactly? There has to be a map somewhere. For now, let's try and explore and search for the treasure. Okay.
Focus. I have something.
Again, the music in this part specifically is awesome. Price is probably my second favorite. Price is probably my second favorite track in the entire game. I like Sunset Bridge, but Price, oh man, Price just sounds so good.
Hold a moment.
This is the entrance hall we came through last time. We don't got any business with the reception anymore, right? Let's try attacking some view places. That should be okay, but there are a lot of enemies in here. Be careful. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for this dude to come over here.
Okay.
Let's go. And it's been ages since I've played Persona. Legitimately, the last time I played it was when I recorded. I believe Nekomata's weak to electric or fire. Don't think they're weak to nuclear. No, they're not. Let's try fire. Actually, who goes next?
We're evenly matched here. Just don't.
We're just going down the line. Nah, it's electric.
I am down. Someone finish it.
Oh yeah, this is the first time we've used Ryoji's new Persona. Which is really cool, actually. Fast for eyes.
That's all she wrote. Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna swap back personas. I do need to capture the personas, I gotta remember that.
Show me your true form.
I can make them later, which I probably will. I'll do a big Velvet Room session later on.
Now's our chance to persona. Go on, Johanna. I'm not down, Queen. You have them on the rope. Let's wipe them out. Okay, guys.
So we're pretty much going to be going for experience, money, everything pretty much. But pretty much just keeping on top of like everything, making sure our SP, our HP is all good.
That was easy, huh?
There's not a lot to like really follow here. You can generally get through this, but if you need help with the puzzles, clearly keep watching. But yeah, but this dungeon's pretty good, and it's a pretty easy listening dungeon. It looks like there's a lower floors here too. But that elevator is lacking a control panel. They probably control it from a security room. It's simple, but an effective measure of screening. That must mean they really don't want anyone going down there.
I can feel it.
Be sure to always check your surroundings as well, because there's a ton of loot just floating around in this bank. So there's one there, for example, and all the items you collect will come in handy. Like, that's a soul drop, that's more SP, so if your party members are running low and you want to take them with you, so say for example you want Ryuji because he has electric skills, those little soul drops and stuff will really help you out.
Alright, we have it in sight.
Oh. Almost at it. These guys can get the jump on you, that's why I'm being a little bit careful when it comes to coming into the bank.
Show me your true
Just because getting the ambush really helps to get your first strike in, that way you don't have to mess around with them. Ouroboros. Weak to light. And as you can see, we are constantly getting 7 SP back every time we have a turn with Joker. So we'll have no issues getting through this dungeon. And if you're full on Joker, you can even swap the equipment out to onto another party member,
Only one more.
in case you want to actually share the SP adhesive around.
Team.
New skill for Yusuke. Mabufu.
What a skill.
Okay. No match for me.
Show me your true form.
All enemies defeated. Just what I'd expect.
So if you end the battle without reviving a teammate, they just won't get an experience, but they'll revive with 1 HP. It's not the best because you want to keep your XP flat above everyone. But if you can't do it, you know what I mean, you can't really do much about it. We're going to use one of Morgana's skills. Actually, I can use one of our skills, because we recover HP anyway, so what's the difference? Or SP, sorry, I should say. So yeah, it is a pain, but we can sort it out.
It's somewhere.
But yeah, if you've made it this far in the series, I appreciate your patience with me.
Wait.
Hold on a sec, what is that? A shadow that seems to be in the shape of a dog. It seems to have a... It seems this place has its own watchdogs. I'm not sure I can handle that. You mean because you're a cat? I meant because it might be quicker or smarter than the other enemies. Just be careful, Joker. Yeah, I was actually looking forward to recording some Danganronpa V3. I haven't got my copy yet, but I really want to do a series on that. And they did actually implement similar restrictions to what Persona had when it first came out, which I thought was really interesting. But apart from that, I'm really keen to do a series on that, so if you guys are interested in that, let me know. So it should be ice that it's weak to. Nope.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah, it's...
I am thou. Go on.
We got him on the ground.
Do not move a
I
muscle.
knew you could do it, Fox.
I can't talk to it and take it.
Okay, guys.
Persona! Eat this!
What's the matter? That was no time to waste.
If we got the first knockdown with Joker, it would have been sweet.
Victory.
All right.
Yeah, that shadow is Cerberus.
Stylish victory.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing a walkthrough on Danganronpa V3. I think they eliminated the restrictions on the actual game. I think the main issue is that every part after chapter 1, you just have to announce that it's spoiler territory. I think Persona still has its restrictions still in place up until November. But by the time I get there, they'll probably lift them anyway, so I'm not exactly concerned. But if the worst comes to worst, I'll always announce that it is a,
Joker's down.
I'll announce that it's spoiler territory anyway. But if you've gotten that far in the guide, I imagine you've completed the game anyway, so. Okay, I'm gonna heal Joker. Just because he's down at the moment. Okay, we got a double KO, which is fantastic.
All right. Time for a counterattack.
What the hell is this thing weak to?
Not this. Don't rush it. Let's see. There.
Gonna use the Balm of Life on Yusuke.
I apologize. Let's go. I'll try this.
Thank you.
Persona! Eat this!
Hoping to go for the stun, actually.
How's this?
Ah, that was good.
That's how true ninja defeats do.
Rabbit snap!
Oh, I think I got a critical. Nice. So you have to watch out for those enemies too, because the Onis especially, they're they've got rampage, so they can knock yours all down. So
I can feel it.
Man, I thought we were done for.
I can see it.
so it's interesting because you don't get to hear a lot of different dialogue that happens. Like, yeah, it has to be via chance, really, to have certain dialogue play. So I don't think I've ever heard Ryuji say that line specifically. Oh, hang on. Okay, double fans.
Persona! Feel my truth, Queen! Get a hold of yourself!
I don't know if I can actually hit these guys.
We're all knocked down! Freeze! That was incredible!
I'm just gonna ask for money this time.
Not bad!
So I took 2,000 yen off him just then by using one of
Victory!
the Sun Confidants abilities. What's his name? God, what's his name? Honestly, can't remember. What's his name? It is Yoshida.
I'll reveal your true form.
Sometimes just running through with physical skills just helps you clear the enemies out faster.
Yeah! Victory!
Level up for Arn.
All right. Easy wins. They were nothing.
Okay, so that shutter that we came up to earlier, we can actually hit this and it'll open up the shutter now. So, good chance to go back to the Velvet Room if you need to.
I can see it.
So let's piggy bank.
I have something.
I believe, no, we can't go into this room just
I
yet.
can feel it.
So I think we have to go, I believe there's a vent up here. Yep.
You got it!
There's a shadow on our way. What should we do, Joker? Go in for the ambush.
I'll reveal your true form.
Four Ouroboroses.
The enemy is strong!
No, wait a lot.
Persona!
What's next? Oh, next, sweet.
Matador! Go down!
3 enemies knocked down!
Let's go.
One Joker!
You're mine.
Nice and easy. Level up for Joker, Mona, and Makoto.
Right. Level up.
Nice, so we can now get the Cerberus actually. Next time we encounter one. Phew, we managed somehow. This appears to be some kind of monitoring room. I hope we can find clues in here.
Hey.
Hey, I think I just found something. Ain't this some kind of keycard?
Oh.
Oh, and over here there seems to be a map. As expected, there seems to be quite a large basement floor. I bet that's where the treasure is. However, only a portion of it is depicted here. Unless we can obtain another map, we won't know for certain. A cursory glance shows that the building alone has one underground level. It'll probably make more sense to head there first. Shall we go on that elevator we found earlier then? That should be our last resort. First, let's see if the keycard can be used anywhere else. So we got the bank keycard. I don't think there's anything else in this room, so what we need to do is we just need to walk out here. How about we use that keycard we found earlier? That may work. Oh right, it's open. We may be able to use this in the other places as well. So the enemies have respawned, so there's a good chance to score some more experience and some new personas. Would be nice, but you just can't. New skill for Ryuji.
Hell yeah.
Zio.
New move. Okay.
That's gonna help out a little bit.
They were nothing. Show me your
Oh, there's a new enemy here. Okay, no worries.
There.
Okay, he doesn't seem to be weak to anything.
On to the next triumph.
A spectacular victory.
Okay.
Be sure to always heal up after battles. Use Joker because he's going to regenerate SP anyway. Now we're going to get this Cerberus.
Show me your true form.
Definitely going to get this Cerberus.
Now that he's on track. Finish it.
Come. You're mine.
We're all knocked down. That was incredible, Joker.
I'm your power. Okay, then let's talk. Once me understand you, me lend you my power. Me hear that in your world, big groups protect animals. They protect animal rights. You not worry you get in trouble with those groups if you hear what they're doing to me. You're not an animal. Your words really disrespectful, you know that? Hey human, you look really young. You still at age where you depend on others, huh? You go back to your mother's arms, you'll need to take a nap now. I'm not that young. Me lived long time already, so you young to me anyway. Me not sure why, but you not seem like stranger to me. Me remember now. I'm not a shadow. I am Orthrus, sorry. Orthrus. I thought it was Cerberus. Cerberus has 3 heads though, doesn't it? So we're gonna get rid of Incubus, because we don't need Incubus.
That's a new one, isn't it?
I thought it was Cerberus, but it's Orthrus.
Okay.
Okay, moving on. So we're actually gonna head over here.
Oh.
I think it's time to pop out that key card from earlier. All right. And we're actually on top of the elevator now. Is that the elevator? Yeah, it has to be the one they're controlling externally. So this is right above it. So this control room or something? What's the point of coming here? We can get on the elevator.
Well,
Perceptive as usual, Joker. We should be able to ride on top of the elevator. I see, sneak atop it and then wait for it to move on its own. It does sound like that plan will take us down further. Alright, let's get on there. Very well, we simply need to wait for it to move now. We're going to crawl through here. I believe we want to go... No, not that way. We can use the mini-map. Now, where will this lead?
you got it.
I hope it's underground. I love how you can hear the squeaking of Joker's boots. So this is the basement. Alright, security, listen up. Is that Kanashiro? It looks like some rats have infested the place. Under no circumstances, let them further down. Strengthen security as much as you can, understood?
It looks like.
It seems painfully obvious where the treasure is now. But the map from earlier doesn't show that much. I wonder if there's another one somewhere. In any case, heading down should be the best move. Let's keep our eyes on for the map as we explore. Okay. So now we're down here in the basement. We want to head this way. I believe this is a safe room, yeah. So there's a good chance to save up.
Hey. I'll just add
Alright,
this.
so I'm gonna drop a save. I'm gonna drop a save just here. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So let's continue on. So I'm just gonna grab this money bag just here.
Focus.
Alright, so we also need to be careful with these cameras. Security cameras. They will probably type in their guard if we show up down there. Joker, you can see these with your observational skills. Make sure it doesn't catch sight of us. So it can only not see Joker. It doesn't matter if the teammates get seen by it. It'd be a bit unfair if you know, the AI could get caught. It's a device of some kind. We should check it out. So if we actually go up to this, it's a power supply box for the cameras. So, we just trash it, and we're all good. Moving on.
I'll reveal your true form.
No time to waste.
I was trying to get those Nekamatas, but it just wasn't going to happen apparently. Sucky bits armor.
All right.
Resist dizzy.
I better keep up.
Okay. I can see it.
Shadow defeated. That was easy, huh?
So if we actually go through this door, I think we need to kill some cameras up here. So we can grab that piggy bank while we're here.
Focus.
Now, yeah, so there's cameras up there and we can't go past them without getting caught. So we need to actually head this way. We need to find the switches to kill the cameras.
Shadow, what do you want to do?
I'll reveal your true form.
Now, let's continue. Yeah.
I think Matador should learn a dark skill. Because, you know, he is a skeleton. So,
Okay.
you know.
Shadow defeated.
Oh, hang on.
That was easy, huh?
I'll reveal
Sometimes the cover system can be a bit wonky for my liking. Get the double fangs. Ah, yes, he wants to speak to us. Lend me your power. Oni. We'll get rid of Gimbu.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what skills does Oni have? I think he's just physical. Oh, he's got a gun skill, which is nice. Yeah, he's not weak to anything. He's a pretty good persona, actually.
I can feel it.
Definitely need a heal. Before we die a terrible, terrible death. I'm actually going to swap out... Probably going to swap out Yusuke and throw an arm for a bit.
Show me your true form.
Now, we took them all. Let's continue. Nice work, team.
Alright.
Okay. It's somewhere.
No match for me.
Sometimes the battles are just very simple and easy. We got Snuff Style, which is nice. We're going to kick this box. Always use your L1 to search to make sure if you don't miss anything.
Yes.
I can feel it.
Because that would be lighting up blue. But I've played through the game, so I know exactly where everything is. Which isn't a bad thing.
I'll reveal your true.
So I believe this is 5 angels. That's why it's glowing red. Oh, no, it's 2 Onis and a Hypixie.
Persona, go! Charge, Johanna! That's 2 on the floor. Go get him, Queen. Persona! Johanna! That was amazing. 2 enemies defeated.
I'm going to swap over to Oni, actually. He's got endurance of 16. Yeah, I think he's stronger than... Oh no, he's not as strong, but he's takes hits better. And he's got counter. Okay.
Go down. Persona.
Let's do this.
Trying to go for that crit.
Remaining. Take that.
There we go.
Yeah. Nice.
Sweet.
A spectacular victory.
But yeah, as I was saying before, like I was saying a while ago, I always lose track of what I'm doing. Have you been keeping up the series? It's been fantastic. I'm glad I've kept you entertained for this long.
Focus.
As you can tell, those boxes glow in blue. It's mainly the social stuff. You don't really need to watch the dungeon guides. They're pretty straightforward. But there are some puzzles, like in this puzzle, like there's a puzzle further down in this dungeon that you actually need pen and paper to work out. And by watching this guide, you won't really need to do any of that. Some people may argue that it may take away from the fun, but in my personal opinion, I find that the puzzle is super annoying. Like it's annoying because if you've done it once, you've done it 1,000 times. We haven't, I think we're going to open up something first. I'm going to kick a button somewhere. Let's get this guy out of the way. She's just pretty good. Because you need him for that, the confidant, the strength confidant anyway, so give me the goods.
Don't forget this feeling.
Devil fruit is crap, by the way.
Victory.
Only gives you 20 HP.
Okay. It's somewhere.
Yeah, I believe the box is just here, yep. I'm going to trash that. So we'll cut off those cameras. Then what we want to do is we're going to open up this, because this will unlock the safe room that we went through to begin with. And then we want to head back into those rooms with the cameras. So if we search this one, and search this one, we should get some money. I don't think we get anything out of this one. No. But yeah, there's some extra items we can sell.
Feel it.
I'm going to quickly drop a save in the save room. I suggest you do the same. And we should be all sweet.
Let's do it.
Again, pretty much anytime you loot past the save room, just save away.
Got it.
I still can't believe we're 33 hours into this game. That's a long time, like, a long time to be listening to me specifically. But yeah. Yeah, but let me know if you guys want to see a Danganronpa V3 playthrough. I'm pretty willing to play that game because I want to try and show my first experiences with it, because Danganronpa is all about, like, you have a favorite character and then they get killed off and you're like, ah, you know what I mean? It's one of those things. But I kind of want to share that experience with you guys while playing through. But since I'm pretty busy at the moment, uploads will probably be less frequent. I'm going to try and record as much as I can on weekends. But yeah, it's just how things are working at the moment. This is an exceedingly spacious room. According to the map, we should be able to head down from here. But there's nothing beyond this floor on it. Nothing beyond this floor is on our map, right? Yeah, we need to find another one soon. Why don't we focus on finding a way down the stairs? Hopefully we'll find the other map along the way. So we can't actually head down there because there's actually cameras. When I first got into this room, I was like, where the hell am I supposed to go? But if you head over this way, because I don't think we can head that way. Oh, there's a guard there. Wait for this dude to get around this corner.
Show me your true
So we actually can hop down the side there. Matador level 22, I'm level 22, and On is 21.
level up.
New skill for On.
Okay.
Oh no, Matador.
Can you move?
Trigger Happy. Increases the chances of dealing gun critical hits. Trigger Happy is not bad, but we don't have any gun skills on Matador to begin with. I'm probably going to get rid of Null Dizzy. But just so we can
All right.
fuse it up onto something that has gun skills.
Now let's keep going.
I can feel it.
Yeah, so we can't proceed anywhere from further on there. I didn't think we could, so I knew we had to go downstairs at one point. So if we hop down here, hop down here, hop down here,
There's a treasure chest.
there'll be a guard waiting for us down here.
Show
I'm
me
gonna
your
pop
true
this
form.
dude. Level 22 for Ryuji.
Okay.
Which reminds me, I do like to keep my skills in order. So I actually like to keep all my passives down below, and then I have my magics, my physicals, my special moves, and then like passives at the bottom. I think it just keeps it nice and neat. So if you actually look at, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got it laid out for everyone at the moment. Except for Yusuke. I don't know, it just makes everything look a lot nicer. It's kind of hard to do it on the MC's personas. But that's generally because you're swapping personas so much, it doesn't even matter. I usually do it with Arsene, because I find Arsene is pretty much...
But
It's pretty much... Yeah, so we need 2 keys to get through here. It's depending on how secure this place is. It's because it's important.
Indeed.
Seeing that may be correct, it may lead further down, just as Kanashiro had mentioned. Probably right, let's look for those keys. So, the main, like, I consider Arsene to be the MC's persona. I was going to say protagonist. Persona.
excellent. It's a treasure.
So I always keep Arsene booked like the MCs, so which I'll probably work on a little bit later in the playthrough. I'll probably show you how I set up my Arsene. You do need certain skills though. I like to get Brave Blade, which is, I don't think you get that until the last day really. Because you need a certain persona and you can't get it until the last day. It's a bit of a pain. So we've got 2 switches here, so we're going to kick these ones in. That should kill the cameras up there, and it should kill the cameras somewhere else as well. I think it's lower in the room. Yeah. So it gives us access to walk up and down the stairs. Aside from that, we're going to pop through this door. Pop out here, and I believe we need to go over here. Make sure you're healed up. Who are we bringing into this fight? Probably going to retire Makoto for a bit. Probably going to bring in Morgana. Stats. Yeah, going to bring in Morgana. I hear voices. Hide. Hey, did you hear? It sounds like those intruders have been wreaking havoc in here. What's wrong? Are you nervous? Don't be. We have the keys they need, so we should be okay as long as we protect them.
What?
Wait, you think they're talking about the 2 keys? It's highly likely those are the way by which the partition opens. What are we going to do? Beat them up and take the keys?
Listen up.
Didn't you see those 2? They're obviously no ordinary shadows. Anyone who's been entrusted with a key that important must be extremely strong. And there's 2 of them. It would be tough dealing with both. Plus, they could sound the alarm. Let's observe them for now. But they don't look like they're going anywhere. Then why don't we split them up and beat them up individually? And how can we do that? Don't you remember the monitoring room upstairs? Where we acquired the map from? There was some communication equipment there as well. We can use that to lure one away. That's a great idea. I agree, it sounds safer than fighting them both at the same time. Okay, leave this part to our intellectual. Thank you. First up, we'll need to head to the monitoring room. Should we just head straight over there, Joker? So we're gonna head straight there. There's nothing else to explore. You can use that time to go and save if you're concerned, but you're pretty much right here anyway, so as long as you're healed up, you should be fine. Let's give it a try. Stay quiet during this. Come in, security room. This is the monitoring room. We've been ambushed by the intruders. Request backup immediately. 1 person would be perfect. Roger that, we'll send someone your way. Okay, there we go. All we need to do is wait for the enemy. It's a buff looking shadow. Huh? There's no one here. Not exactly. It was a trap, you bastards. Alright, bring it on. Tornado Devil, so he is using wind skills. Okay. Trying to go for Lucky Punch, which is gonna give me a crit, boy! Nice. So this is okay. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say Ryuji should dodge because he's got 3 times of avoidance. Which is not gonna happen apparently. Alright. Now, before I got rudely knocked down, electric skills are the way to go with this fight. We're going to use Ann as our healer, by the way. So that was an easy fight, but you can easily get killed and knocked down like I did.
All right.
Kobatengu has a new move. And Zora has a new move. The right key. Oh, he had a key. I guess that went pretty well then, huh? That means there should only be one shadow in the security room. Let's snatch the other key from it while we can. Yeah, let's go straight there. I don't want to spend all the time running around. Okay, so I'm going to use Media, heal everyone up. Again, we're going to use our same team. No dramas. We're heading right into battles when we charge in there, so you ready for this?
Yes.
Who are you? We're here for the other key. What? Then that come from earlier. How dare you? Yeah, I believe this guy's weak to nuclear. Use ice skills. No, I can't pop anyone out. Probably gonna have to use Arm to guard, so she doesn't get knocked down. Gonna go for Tarakuja on Joker. Just so he doesn't get... Okay. I'm sorry, but that's a bit ridiculous.
That's a big help.
So we don't get critical hit. Going to get the freeze off Joker. Gonna guard again. Again, you just play the game safe. If you play the game safe, you won't die. Like, if you use your status items when you need to, you shouldn't have much of drama.
Okay.
So we have both keys now, and we have the second part of the map.
Nice.
Maybe you can tell us what the bank is like further down. Okay, so do you see where the treasure is? Well, the most suspicious area would be the deepest part. It looks like it leads to an elevator that leads down, and the treasure must be past there.
Indeed.
This map seems to indicate that the area behind the partition is rather large as well. I'm sure security will keep getting more intense from here onward too, so we need to be careful. Grab this bag while we're here. Turns out it's a treasure demon. Which, I can't remember what this is weak to.
This enemy is beneath us. It should be easy if we stay focused.
Ravage them.
Nope.
Witness my skull. Me.
Nope. Just a guessing game. Nope. Nope.
Let's go.
Try us.
You're mine.
Nope. Lucky punch.
That was pure skill.
We want to talk to it. We want to get Queen's necklace. Probably get rid of Sakimitama. Or maybe Elgor. We don't use Elgor at all.
Joker.
Okay.
Okay, moving on. We'll be coming to the conclusion of the episode very shortly. We're just going to get down to the next safe room and then we'll probably call it quits from there. Alright, let's try turning these all at the same time. On 3. 1, 2. This took some time, but we managed to force it open. Great teamwork, everyone.
Yes.
Yes, I agree. The cooperation of our team as a whole is what helped us through this particular ordeal. So check this out. This is actually the... Dude, there's money all over the floor. So he took all of this off from a week. He's going to pay for this. So this is actually the scene from the trailer that they showed in September a year, 2016? No, 2017. No, 2015. Sorry, 2015. Because we didn't get the game until 2017. Japan got theirs in 2016. Can't go that way.
I have something.
Interesting to note that though. Wait, Joker, hide. Wait, more cameras? No, these ones seem different from what before. They turn on and off. It might be a surveillance system that switches between multiple cameras for efficient coverage. You mean we gotta pass by these when they're not recording, yeah? That should work, but there are guards to watch out for too. We should proceed with caution.
We can get it now.
And we're gonna get this guy out of the way. Ah. This is...
Let your guard down.
Ah, what's her? It's an Emperor's persona. I don't think she's weak to ice, I think she's weak to fire.
An enemy frozen. Let's shatter it in one strike. Finish it.
Persona! Just die already! There!
Got nice criticals there.
Yes! Victory! A spectacular victory.
I was really hoping for a line where they comment on that
Okay.
Morgana was enraged. Because they usually say that someone is super pissed. Which is always humorous to hear. Okay.
Show me your
Okay,
true
just
form.
take your time going through there. Wait for the right moments and then you'll be able to get through. Level 22 for Yusuke and An. New skill for An, sorry. Akilao, and we got counter for Goemon.
Skills soon. Okay.
Alright. So we're going to be getting that.
Let's see it.
We want to head through this way.
Dude!
Let's drop down here. I think... Do we drop this way? Oh, there's an item over here to steal. Leather case. I can't remember if we need to go back across. I think we do. Use your map to your advantage there.
I'll reveal your true form.
Jealous lover.
You're mine.
Can't remember what she's weak to. Fire. Lend me your power. First we must talk things over. I know nothing about you after all. I must ask, was there something that you desired of me? I'm inclined to turn you down, but if you still wish to speak, I'll perhaps consider it. That's a horrible premise. I believe it's more horrible to run into someone like you. Truth be told, I don't entirely dislike my time spent with you. In fact, I may even be happy. But is it fair to the others if I find this happiness leaving them all in the dust? I think it's fine. Nope.
Oh, calm down.
What are you trying to do? Think about the situation. My apologies, my prank went a little too far. Why don't we just talk about something else? No matter the crime, humans treat it more lightly if the perpetrator is a minor, do they not? So I suppose you commit such crimes, commit such extreme acts because you know you won't be punished harshly. Age doesn't matter. Don't you fear punishment? Are humans really so driven by their selfish desires? Speaking with you shows me how similar we really... Oh, I remember now. I'm not a shadow. My name is Lenan City? I'm not quite sure about this one. I'm not sure what kind of mythology it's from. We will get rid of Saki Matama.
That's a new one, isn't it?
All right.
Yeah, what mythology is that part of, actually? I wanted to read its stats. A beautiful fairy of Irish lore that yearns for the love of a human man. She drains the life of her lovers in return, granting them artistic inspiration. Learn something every day. Sugar.
I can see it. Focus. I can feel it. I'll reveal your true form.
Okay.
The beautiful rose has thorns.
Level 23.
With this power.
Which is nice. We're getting all the level ups in here.
Okay. It's somewhere.
No match for me.
Alright, so let's open this door.
I have something.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Is this a... Oh yeah, it's a run. So just hold down L1. Kind of remember where your spots are, and then you can... Pretty sure you can make it. Yeah, you can make it across 2. Ignis ring. What does the Ignis ring do? Reduce fire damage, medium. Let's give that to Yusuke.
It's somewhere.
Run straight across.
I have something.
And I believe this door was locked beforehand. Yeah, it is. So now that door is open, we can now go down the elevator. So by taking that little detour, it allows us to get an item that helps Yusuke out in the long run. Yeah, and it's so weird once all the enemies are gone because you're just trying to like walk around these areas. Let's get this little piggy bank while we're here. All aboard. And down we go.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Okay. So we're actually going a little bit longer than I expected to go. I know where the next safe room is. But we're going to have to fight through a couple of enemies to get there.
Go down.
That was incredible, Joker. Okay, guys,
That's A-okay.
I missed. 3
No, how did I miss?
Everyone okay? Joker's on fire. He can't take much more of this.
Nice!
Nice work, team.
Okay.
Okay, we're done. Hurry up and move on.
Like I was saying earlier, we're pretty close to the next safe room, but we need to go down these stairs and fight a few enemies. Huh, do you hear something coming from below? Is that kind of sure? What's he doing down there? It's difficult to hear what he's saying, but from where we are now. So we're actually going to go down this side. It doesn't matter which side you go down. For some reason I always go down this side.
Show me your true form.
Lucky Punch. I think Lucky Punch is destined to get a critical hit if they're inflicted with a condition like forgetfulness. It's forgetfulness, dizzy, and fear, I think. I think they're always going to get critical hitted.
Okay. I have something.
But most other physical skills, I think, have a higher chance of landing a crit. Yeah, I can't remember how close this guy gets. I don't think he gets that close. Oh, he doesn't.
Show me your
So you just gotta be careful of that guy with the red mist around him. He's just multiple enemies, but you just gotta be careful of him.
You're mine.
Didn't quite do enough damage, but we're gonna talk to it anyway and get its trust. Let me your power. Your Cassini. Not sure what it's weak to. I honestly can't remember. We're gonna get rid of Kopatengu though.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
So we're gonna have a bunch of personas to fuse with, which is gonna be excellent. Personas. She is weak to nuclear, of course.
Treasure chest spot.
Somewhere.
Must be something good.
Don't think we have a key for this. Oh, we have one key. Yeah, we'll open it anyway. Heavy Pound. So that's actually a new item for Queen. Let's equip that to Heavy Pound. 130 damage, inflicts dizzy, and is a little bit less accurate. Better than her starting items, which is just the brass knuckles. Alright, let's take on this guy.
Show me your true form.
But now we know that's weak to nuclear. We can glide through this easily. We're gonna get some nice experience and money.
All right.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna just kind of creep around here.
Now then.
Not yet. Oh, that's right. We actually have to fight him. That's right. It's really silly the way that's set up, actually. Yeah, okay. We have to fight this guard. I can't remember what he's weak to. Who am I gonna bring with me? Am I gonna bring Ryuji? Yeah, alright. We'll go with Ryuji. Just because I can swap to everyone.
Now then.
Yeah, alright, let's go. Kanashiro. You bastards. How did you manage to get this far? What about my security? Sorry, that shit was a piece of cake for us. Well, I wouldn't say it was that simple. Hey, finish off these vermin here. Keep them away from the elevator at all costs. I can't remember what this dude's weak to. Ah, but we do have the other guys here too. Alright, I'm gonna knock down the ones I know I can knock down.
Go down.
Swap to Ryuji.
Pass the baton and follow. You did it, Skull.
Then I'll try swapping to Arm.
Pass it on to the second version.
Power up all the way. Tarakuja. Alright, they're just gonna try and buff the big boy, essentially. Yeah, gonna use Mgaru. Ah, but he absorbs it. Good Bufala.
Skull. We've almost won. Pass the baton and switch
Here comes.
attackers. All right.
Let's go.
Pass the baton and follow up.
You're mine.
Cool. Looking cool, Joker.
Can't remember what this guy's weak to.
It's strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Maybe it's ice. No, I can't use ice. I could go for a rampage. Might wing it and go for a rampage. Alright, I knocked out the two of them, so that's all that really matters. As long as I don't die.
I got too reckless. I'll back out and focus on support. Now I'm pissed. There's a
Okay.
someone heal her. Soda!
So we're going to use a Balm of Life on Morgana.
Listen. Playing dead isn't easy.
Next up.
I'm gonna use an ice skill. Ah. I am going to use a... Do we have physical ointment? Yeah, we do. I'm going to use a physical ointment on... Panther.
This way.
I'm actually going to decrease his attack. And... Maybe he's weak to Psychic. Honestly couldn't tell you guys though. Tend to figure out this stuff towards the end though. Who's got more endurance? I got the same. I'll swap to Matador. I'm gonna use Psychic. Actually, I'm gonna increase my evasion. Then I'm gonna use Psychic. Gonna use... Do we have any healing items specifically? Yeah. Gonna go with Headbutt. Oh, I got a critical. Nice.
Nice going, Skull. This'll end.
We won't be able to use any skills, yeah. And that's it. I used that physical shield for nothing, but that's okay. If I didn't get that at Forgetfulness, I probably would have saved me. Nice.
It's a step forward.
Pretty much level ups across the board. A new skill for Satan Taise. Bad Beat. Bad Beat is a medium physical damage to all foes, low chance of despair. So we can get rid of the light lunge.
My persona learned a new skill.
Frailer, which is nice. Where is Kanashiro? He took off while we're busy fighting. Yes, but he seems to have left behind in a hurry and left this behind. Yes, but it seems he is left in a hurry. He left this behind. It's a journal. Let us see what's inside. R equals C, I equals 0, I equals 1, H equals 2. What could this mean? The pages afterward have been torn out. Could it be some sort of code? If we're not gonna figure out this shit out now, we should just keep going forward, yeah? Considering Kanashiro's reaction to this elevator, it should lead us to the innermost part of the bank.
Okay, let's
If
go.
so, it'll be the most secure. Let's make sure to be ready for whatever awaits. Okay, so if we head back this way, there's a safe room tucked under here. There's also a safe room at the bottom of the elevator.
Feeling.
Feels like they should have had this safe room upstairs before the boss fight. But we can rest up here. So we're going to drop a save here and we're pretty much going to call it quits until I see you guys next time. So it was Dwayne here from DewyHQ signing out. And as always, stay tuned for the next episode of Persona 5. Hopefully it won't be too long, unlike the gap between part 26 and 27. So guys, I'll see you guys in the next episode. See you guys.